All right, check for sound now, please. Sound. Do you hear it? Yeah, I know. Let me know when. It should be now. Let me know if you hear sound. Hello? Hello? All right. All right. Hi. This is Judge Desire for Knowledge, and I am in the Dominican Republic again. At our special favorite place, condo that we come to stay here is pretty cool. It is what it is. But Airbnb is the way, right, guys? And so last week, do I have sound? So last week, I put up a video of Nosey versus Curious. So this is part two to it. Sometimes we can't decipher the difference between nosy or just curious. So I figured this would be a good content to come and to talk with you all about that. Because there is a big difference on that, being nosy and being curious, because that's how we learn what we can and shouldn't, what we should say or can't say to certain individuals is by detecting what they want to know. For instance, if they're nosy, you're not gonna want them to know anything about you that because they're nosy and they're not there to think of you as someone that basically they care about. Sometimes we have real cruel people in the world nowadays, so sometimes we just now have to be careful in the content that we put out there, even on social media. But you got to live your life either way. But there are people that are curious, and here's the difference that I put together. Being curious is actually healthy. So, like when I was a child, I said that my teachers always said, "Why you ask so many questions?" I'm like, "I'm curious. I mean, I want to learn." That's what curious is about. When you're nosy, you're not learning anything but other people's business. For what? I don't know what the ideology behind that is, but some people don't have good motives. So you got to be really careful. I'm sorry about the lighting here. The sun is so bright that my computer is reflecting on and off light. Ugh, I wish it was lighter. I can't even put it lighter, but let's get into that discussion. So, thank you for joining Know Your Truth, Real Talk with me, Judge Desire. Again, if you've been here before, welcome back and thank you. And if this is your first time, I'm happy to have you with me, watching, listening, and even contributing with your dialogue, asking me questions and watching the shows that may help other people see and understand things that they didn't realize for themselves. So let's decipher. Let's talk about when a person wants to know your business or is just being nosy. When someone calls you on the phone and you talk to them all the time, and then they ask you all these questions about your business, they are nosy. So, for instance, it could be family member, friends. It doesn't really matter. Be careful of the information you give out, because basically, if you talk every day, what more can you say to someone? I can see if you haven't spoken to a relative or a friend in such a long time, you get together, you talk. Sometimes they come in just to be nosy too, so you got to beware. I know nosy is not a healthy aspect or attribute to have. So be careful of the nosy friends and families. And when you're out sociably and meeting with people and they want to know too much information, they are nosy. Yeah, like I just said, don't give all your information to everyone that you may think is your friend or acquaintances or even family. Not everyone has your best interest at heart. And I had to learn these lessons myself. So now I'm more. I'm not gonna say antisocial, but I just say I walk in silence. All the steps I take are now my steps, and I'm not gonna give everyone all my information. Like, because I'm an influencer here, I will set up. Oh, I'm going to DR, but you won't know where. I won't tell you a distinctive place, and if I do, I'm not always there. So don't worry about it. I know what I'm doing. I protect my steps from my enemies. Everyone has them. Otherwise, they're not important here. So, that one is when you are. I'm sorry. When you're socially meeting people, I said that you don't give them too much of your information. It's so bright, I can't even see the questions. Okay, thank you so much. And when you are on a business call and they ask personal questions like collectors and things like that, or just a business call, any kind of conferencing call, but they're too much into your personal business, they are nosy. So beware of those callers that you don't want to give your social security number out to. These people are there to steal and take from you. There's not many givers out here, as we know. There's more takers. So giving vital information can also have identity theft. Your identity can be stolen. So you want to be really careful about that. And to also, when other females, and this is prevalent, and I don't understand it, when other females ask you if that's your nails, your eyelashes, or your hair, they are nosy. Why do you care? Why do people care so much about who has hair, who doesn't have hair, who has eyelashes, who has their nails? Is that all you care about in life? I mean, it's ridiculous, but I can tell you that females are so interested in other females. I don't know if it's their competition or self esteem issues, but who cares? You're nosy. And you know what? At some point in time, if I'm ever asked or you're asked, you don't want to be rude, just ask them the question, what does that matter? You are nosy. Well, you don't want to be mean, but either way, I mean, somehow, some way, people have to stop people from interfering in your business. Whether I don't care, I never go out there looking to see if that's your hair, your nails, your teeth, or your smile, even if it's a fake. I'm more interested in my own business and what I'm going to do on a day-to-day basis rather than what you're doing. I'm not in your business. I don't care about your business. I don't care where you're going. I don't care. I care for people. But there's differences between caring about people and personally being nosy, you know? And it's like if everyone that was nosy nose would grow like Pinocchio, we would know who's real nosy before they came before us. And that's a cute laugh. I had to laugh at myself on that one. So now let's decipher a person who is actually curious and really validated on interest of your opinions and not nosy. So let's say some people. I'm sorry. We're gonna go through this list because I've created one to decipher a curious person. All right. So when you run a business and your employee asks questions that relates to your business and your work, they are curious. Now that's really good. You want to learn. You want to get up in rank. It doesn't mean you want to beat your boss and take her position. If she's the owner, you can't take it. But if you want to grow in a business, that's curious. That's learning. That's knowledge. Two, when you're on a conference call with other similar business owners and they ask questions about ways to improve or regulate their business, they are curious. Those are people that want to learn, they want to grow. Whatever the business is, it could be catering. I don't care. The point is, people want to learn. They're curious. When people are nosy, they're just plain nosy. It's normally more about your business instead of just learning from you. So you got to decipher for yourself if that person is there to know your business or learn it from you. Are you nosy or are you curious about me? You know what I mean? Let me see if any questions. I know, right? And another one is when you're asked to give advice to someone, that person is curious because they need you for advice. Whether it's a personal advice, on their relationship or their living circumstances. If someone asks me and I can lend them a hand on some advice, except for legal advice, of course, because I'm not an attorney, I would definitely, I would definitely do what I can to help that individual because they are curious and not nosy. There's the difference. And also, when a person is interested in your opinions, the same thing. If you're interested in my opinions, then that means that you're also curious. You're not nosy. You're interested. A nosy person is not going to be interested in your opinions or what you have to say. They're interested in just getting your business and taking it from there, and that's it. And so some people will befriend you to get into your business or to step ahead of you or step on your toes. Yeah, some steal ideas and put it for their own ideas as if it was originally theirs. I've had people that did that at work years ago. That they would do that, but I learned from that never to do that again. We all have to have our learning steps of stones. We start, we begin, and then we grow step by step. Bless you. So unfortunately, that's how they are, and they will. They will. So be careful when people steal your ideas. Because I remember a coworker that went to get up where we are. You get up and rank by exams, not by being a brown nose or anything. But they wanted to it to look as if they were smart enough by stealing other people's ideas. And so when I learned that method of not giving ideas to people or helping people by giving them my ideas so they can utilize it for their benefit, I stopped, I pulled myself back, and now I'm a changed individual. So this is why I'm doing this video, because a lot of people don't recognize that at work and school or wherever you may be giving something that a creative or original idea, and someone will take it and authorize it and act like they wrote the book themselves, in other words, as an example. So be very careful, because not everyone befriends you for you. You know what I mean? They are not here to be your friend. They're here to get in your business and to be a step ahead of you, and that's the problem. If it's yours, it's yours. And if there are, not everyone comes with good intentions. If you have goals, keep it to yourself. Your dreams and your ideas, keep them to yourself. You can talk with people without sharing too much. I mean, I understand if you really trust somebody, because then if you trust a person, then you can do that with that. But if you find out that one moment or time that person really wasn't your friend, then you know not to do it. I think if it's your partner and you're really in a good relationship, or your husband or wife, those are more people that I would trust, unless you have a bad relationship. So then you wouldn't want to trust that person with your information. Because, like I said, a lot of people don't have good intentions, and unfortunately, we live in a world where people are out for themselves, and they are takers and not givers. Like I stated earlier, they keep their ideas, they keep your ideas, well, their own ideas, and look at your ideas and rely on yours and other people's ideas. You know, so it's very crucial not to give the information to people, and sometimes even family, which is sad. We are all human beings naturally. Some people are jealous, envious, and hateful, and even scornful. So, and you won't even detect that from them. If it's a friend, you won't know. If it's not a friend, or it is a friend, you won't know. Family, you won't know. You have to be very cautious in who you give information to in this world, unfortunately. Like I said, we're all human beings. Everyone makes mistakes, but we're going to learn from them. Like I've learned from my mistakes, which is why I share things here of experiences I've been through, whether it's in my experience in my personal life, work experience, or whatever. I try to give it here, because so that people don't make the same mistakes, because we all can learn together and share it together. That's what this show, Know Your Truth, Real Talk, is about, so that you can know your truth and deal with it and take the next steps to be able to handle your own situations and know what share, what you can't share, because that nosy person's going to be there waiting to decipher all your ideas, dreams, goals, and whatever it is that they can take and siphon out of you like a vampire, like an energy vampire. So you're going to know who they are basically, because energy is energy. So when people come near you, you're going to know when they ask questions whether you need to hold back, use that intuition, or whether you should move forward and speak about it. Otherwise, hold thy tongue and just say, you know what, I gotta go to the restroom. That's just one way. I don't like the way this lighting is because of the sun. All right, I would wish you guys could see the beach back there and the pool, but it's too far. Well, not really far, but I don't have the scenery right. Next one, I'll do it. So, like I said, keep things to yourself until you achieve your goals and success. When you do that, then your allocators can come in and you can say, "This is what I did," because it's already going to be shown or known already. Because if you do it before, people will always try to stomp on your parade first, so that doesn't happen because people are jealous. They live by jealousy. I mean, some people are so miserable with themselves that misery loves company, and they want you to be that company with them in misery. I've had friends that I let go because they're miserable all day long, negative, nothing uplifting, just talking down, down. How you gonna lift your spirit if you're always talking? This ain't going for me. I'm never gonna be anyone. I don't have no money. I'm never gonna make money. I hate my job. I mean, this is you're cursing yourself. I don't want to be around people like that. I didn't realize it. It took me years to realize some coworkers, friends, and people around were always negative, and that's why I was staying in a negative place with around them, and I didn't feel right. And I was like, I can't take this negativity no more. So I cut you loose. If I'm not talking to you right now, you know why. Then move on with your life. Blessings. I don't wish anyone anything bad, but I'm moving forward and upward. And if you're moving downward, I'm not going off that ship with you. How about that? Yes. Energy gives off and comes back to you. That's right. It's like energy is like lightning too. It can give off and come back. I mean, you don't even know. That people aren't understanding that yet. There's this guy that is on social media. I'm not sure if I'm going to tag him to this video, but his name is Infinite Waters. You need to go learn from him. Those that are weak in spirit and soul and energy. He's very inspirational. That's all I got to say. He doesn't know me, but I'm not worried about shouting out people on their social media platforms because I don't have nothing to worry about. I don't judge. I'm not here to compete with anyone. I'm here to give the message. That's all I care about. Whether people listen or not, I'm getting it out. That's all that counts, right? Yeah, that's all that counts. So, and to all those that are giving positive messages, kudos to all of you as well. Ralph Smart, that's his name. I just thought of his name. Yeah, he's doing a great job here. All right, so keep yourself, like I said, until you achieve your goals and you find your success. Silencio. Don't tell anyone your story, your book, your writings, your dancing, your acting, your anything until you make it. And when you make it, they'll see it already. So then you can open your mouth and say, "Yes, I'm this actress," or "Yes, I'm this singer," or "Yes, I'm this songwriter," whatever. It's better. In conclusion, most people who are nosy won't want you to succeed because they haven't. And like I said, misery loves company. And if they're not succeeding, they don't want to see you succeed either. You know, their feeling is neither should you. Why? Because that's how people are. We have to adapt that people are full of hate. We don't know what they went through their lifetime. Some people can't shake it off. Some people can, and some people just can't. We just can only hope and pray that one day they see the light and not the dark. Because most people are in the dark. And it's a sad case, but they are. So I was saying I really would like that everyone could join me here to speak and give me your questions and answers and comments so we can have a dialogue. Not just go see my video afterwards because I would love to talk to you and to have a conversation with you. So leave your comments here when you see this show if you liked it or if it was funny for you, because I try to make things funny, lighten up the room. Not everybody's happy in the world, and so I try to bring that here, even if no one's always happy all day long, but you can try to be. Force yourself to be. Who wants to be sad forever, right? So things will get better for people. You just gotta believe in yourself and let it happen. You know. If you checked out my most recent video, part one of Nosey versus Curious, and you're watching this one, then you are nosy. I'm joking. Or are you curious? Let me know in the comments below. Subscribe, like, and share so that you can share this video with someone who needs to be lifted up or who have actually went through the same similar um, problems in their lives or situations, I should say, not problems, because we create our own problems, but situations are created for us. So, yeah, if you know of anyone, share this video with them. Tell them, come check me out, Judge Desire for Knowledge. I am in the Dominican Republic. I will publicize all my travels, even if I don't say exactly where it is. I'm not in one place at all the time. So check me out on social media, Facebook, Instagram, everything, Tumblr. I'm everywhere. And my travels here while I'm out here working and vacationing at the same time. I will actually try my best to upload some nice scenery for you guys. Hopefully, one day you all will take the time to come out and visit this beautiful country. I was in Puerto Rico a few months ago. That's also beautiful, but I'm here now in Dominican Republic. So if you see me, wave hello, Judge Desire for Knowledge. How you doing? And I'll be hi. How are you? And I'm a good person, so don't worry about it. I'm not conceited like some people and haven't made it or did made it, and they don't talk to people. I love people, and that's who I am. So thanks for joining my show today. I hope to see you really soon. And like I said, share, subscribe, and please like so the algorithms can go to social media so that I can get people that actually need the help to listen and understand whatever videos that you see here may help other people. There's different titles and different topics. I was doing court legal matters. I need to speak to YouTube first because they've been putting copyright on my show where I don't understand. The law is the law. I'm giving people consultation on how to file documents. There's no reason for a copyright there. But then you know what? They have every right to do what they want with their social media. So if I come back out with legal matters, I'll let you know when. I'm trying to investigate what's going on now because I look back at my videos and all my legal matters are I didn't notice before it says copyright. So I just want to actually get together with and correspond with YouTube as to what are they meaning by that and what do they need me to do, you know, to change that so I can help other people. You know, I do work in the court system. This is not someone that randomly came out of prison like some people here on social media, which I don't, discount them. But I'm actually in the system and I know what I'm talking about. And it's not from a prison cell. So I'm not understanding why I have copyright problems. Either way, we'll resolve it soon and I'll be able to get back to you all with my Legal Matters show as well. But know your truth, real talk. We'll see you next Saturday. Maybe it will be at 3. I have a lot of festivities going on here. This is a holy week here. I think it starts tomorrow. So I had to do an early show today because a lot of activities are going on and I want to be a part of it. And either way, I hope you all are having a great day. Enjoy life while you're here. And see you on the next one. Real soon. Ciao.